Drinking age in the United States was raised to 21 for all alcoholic beverages. But now some young people would like to change that, and they have a fight on their hands. Let's bring back Carol Costello. She's here in the Situation Room. It's a very emotional, it's a strong debate that's unfolding about lowering the drinking age.
And boy, do older people and younger people feel differently about this issue. Columbia University says 1 out of 5 drinks sold in this country is consumed by an underage drinker. 1 in 5. And many of them get behind the wheel. It is a huge problem. And some say you've got to deal with reality. That legal and 21 law ain't working.
It's a preemptive strike. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, MAD, has joined forces with the federal government and the American Medical Association to keep the legal drinking age in this country at 21.
The 21 law saves lives and protects young minds.
MAD is concerned with a not-so-quiet move to lower the drinking age to 18, led by blog sites like Choose Responsibility and YouthRights.org.
So if on the one hand we're saying 18-year-olds are mature and responsible enough to handle every aspect of adulthood, then absolutely they're able to have a can of beer or a glass of wine. It's absurd to have that double standard.
And there are small signs their efforts have paid off. At least a dozen colleges are adapting social norm marketing, which steers students away from binge drinking, not by telling them it's illegal, but by pushing them to moderate, responsible drinking. In Kent, Ohio, where Kent State University is located, there is a push in City Council to lower the drinking age from 21 to 18. MAD and its new coalition calls that dangerous, telling us 1/3 of traffic accidents involving teenagers are alcohol-related.
I personally know what the effects of underage drinking feel like when Alyssa was declared dead.
Wither's 15-year-old daughter was a passenger in a car with a drunk 17-year-old behind the wheel. Supporters of a lower drinking age don't dispute the numbers, but say the taboo associated with booze only add to the problem.
If we were to really reform the way that we approach alcohol in this country, that it would make it safer and we wouldn't see all the problems that we see on the roads and in our homes.
It's an idea that has traction, but if MAD's coalition effort pays off, not for long.
Now, I talked with several universities today who told me we should openly discuss lowering the drinking age because then they could teach 18-year-olds to drink responsibly. In fact, the University of Virginia spoke to an alcohol counselor there, and she said that students who are underage look at the 21-year-old drinking law, like the speed limit. They look at it as a suggestion, not as a law. They drink anyway. She says that the students who are more likely to drink aren't going to pay attention to the law anyway.
And they also say that if it's okay for them to go fight and die in a war in Iraq, it should be okay for them to...
You can adopt a kid, you can vote, you can go fight a war, but you can't have a beer.
This is going to be a huge debate. We'll continue to monitor. Thanks very much, Carol, for that. Crashes in cars and other vehicles are the leading cause of death for 15 to 20-year-olds in the United States. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration reports that 28% of young drivers killed in 2005 had been drinking. Of those, 23% had a blood alcohol level of 0.08, the limit for driving legally or higher. Obama, Edwards, Richardson, Biden, they're